Hey, good evening everyone, and welcome back to the Toy Barn. My name's Darren, and my wife Kathy is right over there.
Hey folks!
Oh, wow! Almost through the door, right? I did not expect that rhino charge there.
Of course.
I did not expect it. I have been out.
Whoa! Rhino charge? What?
Would you prefer bull charge?
No! No!
All right, moving on.
Okay.
But anyway, guys, today has been a good day overall. We've been doing all right. Now, when I say good, I'm going to caveat that. As of today, which is Tuesday, our sales have been a little bit. We've had a few shoot off. I think we've had Madcap Toys Plus shoot off today. Yes. on Tuesday. All right, and we've had Mercari shoot off, and I think Posh.
No, I told you Posh.
No, not for what we're showing. For today.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but we've got some sales going on. But today, overall, as far as today that you're seeing this, no. But for today, Tuesday, when this is being recorded, our sales have been sort of murky. I just had bragged on eBay in our little reseller group how good they was doing, and I've learned, man, I just got to learn to shut up about bragging on eBay, because as soon as you do, they shut it off.
They turn off the switch.
They turn it off. They think, hey, he's doing good enough that he's going to tell people about it on YouTube, so we're going to slow it down so we can do something else to screw up the site. But I will say this, eBay has been updating the site. You guys, many of you guys are probably seeing some of the updates they're doing. For instance, you get in there and you go look at your store view. They've changed that up a little bit. Kathy might talk about that a little bit later on this week when we put out more videos. But also, they've changed up some of the, I believe it's the shipping dimensions.
I don't know.
I can't remember what it was. There was something that I did when I was taking and updating something. But they had it where you could choose some various things. I'm going to have to fine tune that because I can't remember. My memory is just gone today.
Well,
been working a lot. Been working outside, doing some mowing because it's cool. I've got half my yard done, so I'm not as prim and proper as I'd like to be. But today, as far as Tuesday, as far as the sales, ours has been sort of lackluster. Hopefully they'll pick up tonight. Usually, as of late, if we have a lackluster day, the night sales pick up somewhere around 7 o'clock. But other than that, our sales, like the other few days, have just been firing off throughout the day. Just consistently throughout the day on every site. Now, today, we've got a total of, what do you say, 9 items going out. And we've had sales on Madcap Toys. We've had sales on
Madcap Toys Plus.
Madcap Toys Plus, the baby, and we had sales on Mercari, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Come on, man. We need some help here. We're broke, right? but no, guys. Yeah, we are enjoying the sales as they're coming in. We're really enjoying it. We're having some really good sales when we're allowed to have those sales happen. People are taking advantage of some of our discounts that we've been giving them, and Kathy has been updating and repricing some of the items that we've had for over 2 years. We're dropping the prices down to move those out so we can put new merchandise on and hopefully just keep the stuff coming through and going through is what we're wanting to do. Right. But we're very thankful for each and every sale. We appreciate you guys that are watching us today and spending time with us. And I'm going to pass it off to Kathy here in the next few moments. But guys, I really want to tell you all, I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate the things that you guys have been saying in our reseller group where we're talking about eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and even some of them on Whatnot. But Kathy has a specialty Whatnot group that you're going to want to be in if you just pretty much do it on Whatnot. But this other group is for all of them.
The Reseller Community.
Yeah, the Reseller Community. But this other group is for all of them, and we like to discuss everything. I'm trying to keep you guys up and appraised. You guys are a part of us, and we've just started this thing, I think this last week. We've got like 16, 17 people in the group, and we're just keeping inviting people slowly but surely, because I know people get a lot of invites to a lot of stuff, and we want people that are really concerned about what's going on in the reseller world on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark especially. But guys, I thank you guys that have been joining our group. I thank you guys for the input you've been giving us. Don't forget, I appreciate you guys that you show off your stores, I guess it would be, or your listings. And guys, thank you so much. I'm going to pass it over to Kathy.
All right. Happy Friday, folks. Kathy here, Madcap Toys fans. You are back in the toy barn, and I hope your week's been fantastic and you've been making a lot of sales and things just keep going for you. For us, as you have seen in the past week, we've been selling Halloween items. We've been selling St. Patrick's Day items. I know, crazy, right? But again, like we've said in our previous videos, don't overthink it. If it's there on your table or in your death pile, list it, list it, list it, because somebody is going to want it. If they don't want it today, they'll want it tomorrow. So never think, always be thinking ahead, right? Exactly. You never want to just
well, you can't sell what's not on.
You can't sell what's not on.
Yeah.
And that's talking to us too. And Daren's right, and I'm going to do more of it because I've been finding that I've had some clothing on for a while. When I say a while, over a year. Even some Halloween costumes that I've got them, even though they're mint and tag, you know, $29, $39, they got to come down, right? Because I've got to make room to move so I can get some more stuff from the death pile put in that place and moving forward from there to eventually sourcing quite a bit again. So that's what I'm also working on as well while I help him list. I currently have helped him list on DVDs and CDs.
Right.
Started that a little bit last night, but I started so late after I started packing and getting the labels printed. I think I had maybe less than an hour and I had to go to bed early, so that just, you know, kind of ruined my listing. Of course, Daren has been
when I looked at your number today, I thought, oh my God, she got $249.20 on it. I looked and I thought, well, that little woman, she only left me $24.
Because the CDs are less than $3.99 to $5.99 each, and it's hard to.
And we're staying competitive.
You can put 8 CDs on, and it'll only be $25 by that time.
Well, look at my total today.
Yeah.
$129,
well, yeah.
almost $130. But I mean, it's because you know I put on literally 25 items today, not including shipping and bank and the whole 9 yards. Mm-hmm. But you know, by the time I got done, you know, you're like, okay, that's it. Come on.
That's it. And so we're just trying to do. I mean, we are filling up that DVD and CD case. I can tell quite a bit, and we have, especially this week, we sold the CD. So we're trying to move that, but we don't want to overpower it too much to where we have so many of the low dollar items that we're not selling high dollar items too.
Well, I'm alternating right now, and I would recommend everybody can do what they want. Of course, it's their store, whatever.
Absolutely.
But I talked to Matt today, one of our viewers, as you know.
Hey, Matt.
And he was asking me about should he get another store, level up in the store.
So what he means is he's on, like I am with Madcap Toys Plus, a free store up to $250, and then after that they try to charge you 35 cents each, which they haven't to me yet. But yes, so
but
up
anyway,
to the basic.
he wanted to know about leveling up. And I believe he's going to, and I think that'd be great for him. But like you know, we try to get on all these items within a little bit of a method and a plan.
Right, there is
because
method
you
to
don't
madness.
want to, you know, blow up the excess fees as it was. But at the same time, you know, you got to get them on. So my goal is to put on as much as I can, as quick as I can.
Yes.
We've been listening, you know, I've been alternating between CDs and comics and action figures, but I'm going to have to get some LPs on here in the next little bit.
Right. Yeah, our LPs, we still have our LPs that we bought from our neighbor, and they're stacked in the garage. They're big bundles. So that's got to get done.
To finish my thought on the last one though, is basically I try to alternate.
Right.
Every so many. It's hard with things like LPs because you know I've got to take so much more time to do the pictures, show the covers, to show the interior,
everything.
You know, the whole 9 yards as it was. But you know, you want to take the best pictures you can, show your best foot forward, and hopefully, and usually it does, it'll increase your sales.
And it will.
Yeah.
And it will. So yeah, so the more pictures you take, all you guys know, the better off you are. Exactly. And if it's got, you know, it's got one flaw, you know, cover your bases.
Yeah, show that flaw, dude.
Show those flaws. But you know what? If you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, hit that bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be first to know. And comments, we love them. Keep them coming, and we appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so let's get to it, shall we? Madcap Toys Plus did their thing today, so I actually texted Daren at my day job and told him that we sold some pallet items. So she had bought 3 of these. I'm only going to pull up one because they're all the same size.
So that's a repeat buyer already.
Repeat buyer, we call it. All the same size and everything, but it's a lovely, light, breathable short sleeve V-neck. Very, very nice. For women, again, came from a pallet, brand new with tag, and just gorgeous. If you would have went to Target, you would have had to pay about $6 per shirt.
Well, that tells me she's either listed them, sold them, or she's got a boutique, whatever you call it.
Maybe,
shop,
or she just wants 3 green shirts.
For work.
Or she wants 3 green shirts, right? There's no method to that madness.
But we appreciate it either way.
So anyway, so at Madcap Toys Plus, I sold 3 of those shirts, and I sold them, Daren, to Sharon. I sold them to Sharon, Daren.
There you go.
There you go. Women's short sleeve V-neck T-shirt, a new day, size large, and she also took advantage of a discount. So volume pricing, guys. If you have more than one in one listing, she saved 15%. She chose that, so that's great.
Excellent.
And it sold all together, well, before ship, $35.97, free ship.
Awesome.
So think.
Thank you.
So think, it's not going to cost me too much. Probably, maybe guesstimate $5 to $7 for that box to ship it. And after that,
are we going to get to use those magic blue ones?
No, that would fit that. See how big these are?
Oh, okay, yeah. You got. Yeah, they're large. They're not those kid.
I've even actually tried to do a children's T-shirt last night. With that, no, they're too small. So so Daren's bought these blue poly mailer tiny ones, the 9 by whatever. It's gonna have to be small things like
my coins,
like those little dipper necklaces I showed y'all. I kind of lightly patted them and stuck it in one, and coins that maybe already padded or wrapped, because it just won't. It just is too small.
Makes sense, yeah.
It's just the way it works. All right, but yeah, so that went out free ship. But again, I am going to make all my money back on it plus profit. So win-win situation. And for anyone of you that want to know, I have 8 of those in size large left. So no other sizes. No other sizes, because you know he's going to ask, what other sizes do you have?
I did not ask.
I only have large, and I have 8 of them, all right? Okay. So,
and yes, she is abusive.
Sure. All right. Now, moving right ahead, because I have 2 different browsers for the 3 different sites, because I can't pull up your eBay and my eBay on the same browser. Go figure, right? So we're going to go with Mercari. Had a lady ask for a discount. I only have 3 of these left in size medium. That's all I've had is medium. Again, Target had these in a bag, come from a pallet count, never opened them up, never took them out and put them on the shelf. These are the Women's Deluxe by Dearfoam's Holly Booty Memory Foam Slipper size medium. They're so lovely. They got some good traction there. Yep. Lovely trim on the outside, brown trim. And let's see if it'll let me do it, guys. Because with Mercari, as you know, you have to click 2 or 3 things.
That sort of looks like something my mom would wear.
Yes, and it looks like you're going to UPS. We're going to UPS.
Oh boy.
And it's sold to MGM 190. Thank you so much for $18 plus shipping to boot, because the last item didn't have shipping. So there you go, going out to you in the AM. I think I had about 20 on these. Took a couple of dollars off. She bought it for 18. Fantastic. I think I spent what, $4?
Wasn't much more than that, yeah.
$4. So made the money back plus. So thankful. Very, very thankful. Again, I have only about 3 of those left, and I'm all out of those.
Now, we have been having a little bit of discussions off-site. I was talking to, someone I spoke to today. And we've not been buying a lot of pallets since we've been doing yard sale season.
Right. So the pallet is slowed down. That's not meaning we're quitting.
Yeah.
Okay? It just means that
We've
until...
had so much good finds.
Now, I don't always believe this. There's some people out there that believe, well, if you sell a big portion of it down, then you can buy more. No. There is an acronym for us resellers. It's ABS. Always be sourcing, because you know why? You can never have enough, honestly.
Yeah.
But in my case, I have such a bigger death pile that I need to, like we've always talked about, have to sell that down a little bit so I can move up, so that I can get ready to source. But it's still going to be a bit for me in the clothing area. Now for Daren it could be a different thing, but for me in the clothing area, I just got to get that size down just a little bit.
Now I will probably go find some this coming month, some comics. I may find some action figures. I might find, well, I'm definitely going to get coins.
A plethora of stuff.
Yeah.
He's got,
So we do a 2-tier system, basically.
Right.
It's a he thing, she thing. And it's not that we don't work together, because we do, but we try to specialize in certain things, because there's things she knows that I don't know as well, and vice versa.
It is true. And then also he has one lady that sells a bunch of everything. Like last year he took advantage of a bunch of Christmas items, tablecloths, and the list goes on. So you just never know what you're going to find. All right, and then also in Mercari we sold this guy, made sure he was the one that didn't have the weapons and everything, which I did good. 2000s Chap May Rescue Soldier action figure, and clicking it through. I want to make sure that this person knows I appreciate them. And it's going out to Zanzan. Thank you so much. Wow, for $2.70.
There you go.
Little bit of a little. I think it had $3.99 on it or something. Daren took off a little bit of a discount. Reminder: Mercari has no seller fees, so it's all there. Right?
Yeah, you can sort of. And I don't want people to take and think, oh well, we can get stuff for nothing, because you won't. But
true. You
do have a little bit more leg room to work, because of the seller fees being gone.
That is true. And so that was all on Mercari, but we are not done. We are now on eBay, The Godfather, and guess what? Daren was so happy, I think he almost was going to start crying.
Nearly.
When he came back from mowing this afternoon, come downstairs, he goes, wait a minute, did you find what I think you found? And I said, yes. Yes, I did, and it was indeed in the G.I. Joe tote.
I hadn't had my big red yet.
And what was really, he was like, he was starting to go, I thought, is he going to melt down on me? Because this is great. He's like, thank you so much.
Man, I went through 4 totes, and I could not find that thing.
So, let's recap, because in the G.I. Joe tote, I dumped the whole thing out. There's hundreds of them
and
in
I
here.
looked through the Joe tote myself.
Hundreds. He has a big, big, big tote. And I dumped it out, looked through, put it back, dumped out, looked it through, and I was like, okay, I have been here almost an hour, and I can't find it. So...
Well, that's my adopted brother, Tim Inks. That's
okay.
So I named it after, or because he sort of reminds me of you. Most of you guys out there won't know him, but that looks like Tim when he wears his hat.
All right. But anyway, back to the story. So I went through and I couldn't find it. I said, Daren, I can't find it. You said it was in the G.I. Joe tote. He said, well, could it be this or that? I said, come up here, nope. So he looked at to the parts totes, the odds and ends totes. Went through the G.I. Joe tote again. He said, I can't find it. I don't think we have it. I think it got sold. And I said, it couldn't have. As I said, you listed it on the first Saturday of the month, on August 3rd of this year. I said, I know I didn't wrap it. I know I didn't show it on a video. So when I got back from home today from the day job, he went to mow. And I was like, you know what? I know he's planning on doing this, but I'm going to go up and look through G.I. Joe tote one more time because I had to look for the Chap May anyway. So I had an excuse.
Yeah, well.
So I was like, one by one, I found the Chap May, and sure enough, before I got to the end of it, I found him.
Well,
so I was super thankful.
People that don't know me so well out in the YouTube world, work is my drug. If I'm discouraged or depressed a little bit, I work.
You get mad. That's what my mother did. When she got mad, she would like clean the sink and bathroom and vacuum the
You think
floors.
all the vile thoughts while you're working, dude.
And I think, oh man, she must be angry.
She had a lot of vile thoughts.
Let her go. The house was clean. The house was clean. It was clean.
Your dad needs her, man.
She went through a lot of vacuum cleaners, my dad. I'll tell you what. All right, so let's get back to it. So eBay 2000s Chap May construction worker collector action figure Tim Inks, if you're watching, Tim. And it sold to Deborah. Hey, Deborah, thanks so much. For $5.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Beautiful. So a little bit of a deal because they had it tagged for $7.98. So just a little bit of a deal there. Probably a coupon. Madcap August 24. So that's good. And then this sold right after we stopped the video yesterday when we recorded.
Yeah, right when we went out.
And Daren was like, oh, I'm going to take all this stuff out. I said, I am going to stand here. I'm going to go over there in the pop area. We call it the pop shelf.
Yep.
And there's like a big pyramid of pops that's like, I am going to go through until I find him. And
we call it Pop Mountain.
Well, almost Pop Mountain. It used to be a huge mountain, but we sold a lot off at some trade in.
More like a large
so
hill.
it's not as bad as it used to be. Actually, the monster shelf is starting to kind of negate over there a little bit. It's starting to kind of go down. All right, so 2015 Funko Pop Game of Thrones number 33 White. Is that the name? White Wit? W-I-G-H-T.
I could be wrong. But
like
it's not
right, like night, like white.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess that's
found on the Pop 2 shelf, going out to Ian. Thank you, Ian, so much. Ian will tell us what it is. And it sold for $7.63.
Awesome.
Must have been a little bit of a deal there.
Yeah,
so
I think you did 15.
All right, perfect.
Which is our store coupon for the month. And we're going to have to talk about what we're going to do this next month.
We still got a little time, but yeah, we do.
I'm sort of got a little thought in
This
there.
guy has been around a while.
Who is that?
He actually was one of our earliest action
Batman.
figures that we had listed getting back on eBay while we were at the Bedford store. It's a long time ago. 1999, and here's why. I'm going to tell you in a second. I'm going to say what it is, how much, who got it, and then I'm going to tell you why. 1999 World of Batman Hasbro Aqua Sled Batman Walmart collector action figure. Was found in Superhero Tote. Going out to Jordan, and he's a repeat buyer, by the way.
Hey, thank you, Jordan.
Thank you so much, Jordan, for $5. Now I'm going to tell you why I believe this sold. So we did the reset. You guys watch us, you kind of know. So I'm not going to get into it really. But this particular one said 1999 original Batman action figure. That's all it said. And I was like, there's more to it than that. Look at him. He's got purple and blue and all that. So I Google Lensed it, right? And it popped up and it gave me all of that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to fix this. Maybe this will help sell it. So I fixed it up, put it in the description, the title, and fixed the picture just a little bit.
In my defense, when that originally went on, that tech was not there.
It was not there, no.
So, I mean, a lot of people say, well, why don't you just Google everything? Well, guys, we do now.
Thousands.
But at the time, the tech, you'd have to just type in what you had, and after 4 or 5 pages on eBay or wherever you was looking, if it wasn't there, you give what you can and move on.
It's true. But we had thousands. But yeah, within a few weeks, boom.
Yeah.
Sold.
Well,
so
that's awesome.
Sometimes it might need to take a tweak on a title or description, or like I've been doing, pricing some things down a little bit. Of course, we'll still make a bunch of profit, but to see if I can get it pushed through. Sometimes it takes
you do need to, every so often, if you have to do a reset or if you make one happen yourself.
Right.
I truly believe, because we've done this about 3 times, I think, or so, where we sort of check through every so often. Checking that pricing is important.
Very important.
If silver goes up, you move with it. If it goes down, you move with it. But that goes for the same for collector toys. What is hot today may not be hot tomorrow. So if you go 3 or 4 years and a toy is all of a sudden in the death pile, as it was, the death bin of history, the ash heap,
right.
you sort of just
you do what you can to get it to move and move on.
You're paid to move. You're not paid to keep.
That's right. All right, and lastly, this kind of clicked before dinner. 1973 D Denver, right?
Right. There you go. You got it.
There I am. Kennedy $50 uncirculated, found in the coin desk, going out to James. Hey there, James. Thank you so much for $5.98 plus
shipping to boot. Now, Kathy, does that have silver in it?
All right, he's testing me, guys.
Yes, I am.
It does not.
There you go, because you know when silver stopped being in circulation.
1964.
Okay, when did it officially stop? It was with the Kennedy halves when they lowered it down to 40%, and unless there's recent releases, I believe it should be the 1970 era.
C. I didn't know that part. I knew A, but I didn't know B.
Now they have released, as you know, proof sets and mint sets that are specific silvers.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. Well, that is all on this order here. So, doing really good, kind of going through everything. And of course, like I said, we're continuing to list. I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, but I don't think we'll be getting the $9,000 in unless there's a miracle and Daren's got like a $5,000 item sitting somewhere.
That ain't probably gonna happen later.
Yeah,
so today, like, you know, I did 25, and that was, and I felt like I did really good because I was doing so many other side jobs, and like, you know, when you come home, went outside, spent about an hour and 20 minutes mowing half the yard.
He did really good.
But I would say by Friday night or Saturday night, so 24th. Sorry, I am shooting for us.
And that's
to get
a very special day, you know.
4,500 on to 5,000. That may be a little much, but I'm shooting for that. If I get any help from you, that'll be a big part.
And that's a very special day, that Saturday.
Yeah, that's the day my wife come into being. Without her, I'd be all alone.
You remember.
But I have 2 special days before and after you.
Yes. My middle son, Jordan, will be, of course, it'll be past that when you see this, turn 30, the big 30 on Thursday. So happy birthday, Jordan, because he's going to already be there. And then on today, that you're seeing it, not our today, but your today, my granddaughter, Olivia Noel, and you're watching, because I know you binge watch me, lady. You turned 9.
And I remember.
And I remember. Happy birthday, Olivia Noel.
Yeah. And baby, yeah, but I mean, just think of that. I got 3 of you to have to worry about.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I'm not going to keep you. I'm going to get this wrapped up, stacked up, and ready for the AM. And we appreciate and love you. You have an awesome weekend. And until next time.
Bye-bye, everyone.